Hello guys, Grumpy. Welcome back to another Feed the Beast Let's Play video. Been a few days since I uploaded a video about the Let's Play world, so let's go ahead and get started here. First of all, we finally got to where we can make solar panels. We only have 3 right now. These are advanced solar panels though, because honestly the hard part is making the regular solar panels, and once you make those, it's actually not very hard to turn them into advanced solar panels. The recipe is a pain to make the normal solar panels though. You need a rolling machine, you need an industrial blast furnace, I think you need a regular blast furnace. Here's something I did want to mention. Somebody mentioned on a comment about the industrial blast furnace video. These are reinforced, what are these called? Reinforced something. Reinforced machine casings. They said you can use a basic one and put lava in the middle and it will act the same way. I don't know, but anyway, these are reinforced machine casings. And so this thing's up and running now. I have it turned off at the moment because it's a huge drain on the power grid and we're not generating enough electricity to power it. So let me show you the power grid, explains how it works. First of all, we got 6 generators. We've been getting power from generators all this time. And so let me go downstairs first of all and show you the process of how we get fuel for that. We have a ton of coke ovens down here. It looks like there's 9 of them total, and what you do is you put coal in there and you come back a little later and you get cold coke. It burns 4 times longer, so that's all these coke ovens are for. And here's our blast furnace. We use this to make steel, so you put iron ingots up here and you put cold coke in the bottom and it'll turn your iron into steel. It seems like this thing works a lot faster than it used to, so you don't have to wait so long. But anyway, this is where we get our fuel from. Different ways to get fuel. Some people like messing with forestry. I don't really care for forestry. I'm not a big farmer. I like building machines, power grids, and automation and logic circuits and things like that. I like the machinery. So anyway, once again, here's the industrial blast furnace. Right here is the industrial electrolyzer. I just uploaded a video on that. It replaces the industrial centrifuge. But both these machines are off right now. And so what I did is I put switches for them. It's not very pretty, but it works. So if I want to turn one of them on, just flip the switch. This is the EU splitter right here. So here's one line. It feeds this one. And here's the second line. Comes up underneath here and goes to right here to feed this industrial blast furnace. So if we want to run either machine, we just flip the switch. But we got to wait for this MFSU to charge up. Right now we're actually not generating much electricity because we're just getting power from those 3 advanced solar panels. So right now we're generating 24 EU per tick. If we need to go caving, get some coal and get more fuel, then we could run this thing too. Actually, we might have some fuel downstairs. Let's go downstairs and see. I don't think they're running anymore. Oh, they actually are running. So there we go. There's some coal coke. Yeah, we'll rob some of this, and well, not really rob it, but looks like that was the only 2 running. Yeah, okay, so we got a little bit of it. It's better than nothing. But we can throw this in the generators up here and then we'll generate more power. But it's been kind of fun with this harder Greg's tech. This coal coke actually doesn't burn very long either, but it's better than nothing. I don't think I'm doing a very good job of distributing these either. That's fine. Okay, so now we're generating more electricity. You can see this thing charging up. It's not super fast, but it's all downhill from here. We got the hardest part out of the way. We can make solar panels now. As a matter of fact, I was going to make one real quick. Oh, here's something I wanted to point out. Well, let me give you a tour of what we built since last episode. We'll do that first. We come in here. This is our bedroom. We had this last time. I just forgot to show it. If you look right here, we have a flower bed along the wall. The reason I decided to put that flower bed is because if you look at the bed, it's centered inside the room right now. Without the flower bed, it wasn't. So I had 2 blocks over here, 3 blocks over here. That bugged me. So my solution was to add that flower bed. More than one way to do it, but that's how I wanted to do it. Okay, down here, this is new. Here's our enchanting room. Here's a brewing stand. And down here is our nether portal, and we have a problem. Girlfriend built a nether portal at the old house, and so when we step through here, we end up going to the nether inside that same portal. And we had the same problem on the other world. So what we did on the other world is we destroyed the first portal in the overworld, and then we walked through the nether portal and hoping it would come out in the second nether portal on the overworld. It didn't. It created a new portal. I don't know if I'm explaining that good, but basically we have two nether portals in the overworld, and they both link to the same portal in the nether. And we want to get rid of the other one and have this one linked to the first one, but we don't know how to do it. So if anybody knows how to do that, let me know. Perhaps you got to destroy the other portal in the nether, but that could be possible. Maybe destroy the other one in the nether, and then yeah, I may try that. But anyway, yeah, these are these rooms. And I got one more thing to show you. We got a little slime farm now. It's not automated. You just go down there and kill slimes, but honestly, you don't need that many slime balls, so it works pretty good. And we come down here and show it to you. As I said again, it's not, for some reason, not working on my mini map, but I do have slime chunks enabled to where, in other words, on the mini map it should be showing slime chunks right now, and it's not. Let me see. Yeah, it just doesn't show them, so it's kind of, this Mindcrack verse is super glitchy. Our game crashes all the time now for no reason. You just be standing there. Sometimes it happens when you open a chest. It's just random, kind of. But anyway, here's our this little slime farm. You can see one over here. And so those things right there, just off those two, I'm going to have a stack of slime balls. So there's no really reason to make a grinder out of it unless you need a bunch of slime balls. But we don't really use that much. Just the occasional recipe. Yeah, we'll end up with a ton of these suckers. That's enough of that. Okay. I actually had some slime balls on me from a minute ago anyway. They spawn pretty quick, so I got 26 slime balls on me. We have like a stack and a half upstairs too, so that's basically all you got to do is hollow out a room inside of a slime chunk and make sure you're below level 40. Well, let's go back up here. Here's a zombie. Okay. I hate that walk up though. And make a quick drop like I did on my other world, where you just jump down a hole and be down there instantly. But now what I'm going to do down here, it's kind of weird. Water mills, you have to have aluminum ingots to make those now. And so basically you have to have that industrial blast furnace to make aluminum ingots. And so you can't even use water mills in the beginning of the game unless there's some other way that I don't know about. But I figured right here is going to be where I was going to, I'm going to kind of dig a hole. And I'm going to make one really tall water tower. So basically the way this works is you got to find a center. Here's going to be the center. And so what you're going to do is you're going to put like, well, you're going to use the ultra low current cable and build a long vertical cable, and then put your water mills all the way around it, all the way up. And then you just put some water source blocks at the top. It flows down, and so every water cell gets plenty of water. And thing is, it won't generate much. If I built it super tall where it takes 30 or 40 water mills, it'll probably only generate 7 or 8 EU per tick. So it's kind of a thing where you just, I don't know. I like Greg's Tech Difficult, but it seems like I made the water mills even more of a joke, because it's like it was just something you built in the early game until you get your solar going. But now, by the time you can build the water mills, you can build the solar too. So let me show you the recipe for the water mill now. Water mill. Yep. See, here we go. Aluminum ingots, and I guess it only takes this kind of aluminum. There's two types of aluminum ore in the game. Well, no, they're not really. There's aluminum ore, and then there's bauxite. Aluminum ore is this right here. You can't really do anything with it. It's used to make aluminum cans and aluminum blocks, so it's not very useful, it seems like. But anyway. Oh, here's something else I wanted to show. Check out the world anchor. We put a world anchor. It looks like you got to put ender pearls in it to make it work. Like it's like a meter for like a car or something, parking meter. So it looks like you put ender pearls in there and it only works. Unless I'm thinking of it, or unless I'm thinking wrong. If somebody knows how this works now, let me know. I hadn't researched it yet, but basically it looks like you have to put ender pearls on it, and it's going to allow the chunks to stay loaded for so many hours or something. And so I guess the reason they did that is just keep people from getting crazy with world anchors. But what it's going to make people do is get crazy with ender ender farms, which is going to add lag in itself. So instead of the world anchor lagging out here, what people are going to do is they're going to make an ender farm. Go to the end. Go to the end. Make a little farm to collect ender pearls, and it's going to create more lag, I think, that way. But we'll see. But anyway, yeah, here's the industrial electrolyzer. I think I mentioned that. I can't remember, but we use this instead of the industrial centrifuge. It's probably a lot easier to use the industrial centrifuge starting off, but basically the way we're doing it is we're just turning power off and on to it as we need it. You just got to look at your MFSU. Right now it's got like 1.7 million EU, so we could actually run one of these machines for a little while. Let's see, which one do we want to run. Let's run the this one here. What we're doing now is we're making aluminum ingots, and that's going to be used to make water mills. So I'm determined I'm gonna make some water mills in this world. I'm not gonna get crazy with it. Probably just make one stack just to say I have some. So I'm gonna have like all different kinds of ways to generate electricity. Well, I think I needed to cover this a little bit better, but basically I have an MFSU which puts out high voltage, and then coming out of that I have right here is an MV transformer. This knocks the high voltage down to medium voltage, and these two machines right here run off medium voltage, so they're fine. But all the things in the house now, they were running off low voltage because we didn't have any transformer upgrades. My girlfriend just made some, so we can actually fix this now. We can go get a wrench. Let's get a wrench. And we can get rid of this, and we can put that there. Now all of our machines are running off of medium voltage, but actually they can run off high voltage now. Unfortunately, the way I have this set up right now, I can't access that. This is kind of a rat's nest right here. I didn't like this, but I didn't plan it out good, and so when I plopped the MFSU down there, this all came out this way. So let's actually fix all this. Hopefully nothing will break. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn our dot this way. There we go. And so now all the machines are running off high voltage. The last thing I want to do is switch one of those levers. That's going to blow stuff up. So let me figure out how I'm going to do this. Actually, let's do it this way, maybe. Let's go ahead and get rid of this stuff. Let's get rid of that so I don't actually blow something up. I don't like using those EU splitters either. They kind of seem kind of crappy to me, but they work. It kind of sucks the way you can put redstone down to make them work. Okay, so let's go ahead and fix that real quick, if we can. Now we need a lever. There's one right there. See, look at that glitchy ass crap. Okay. Okay. Well. Let's do this. Let's we're gonna just I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna get rid of all these EU splitters. Looks like crap anyway. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna put our MV transformer down here, and I'm just gonna put a switch next to it, and that will reverse the current. And I'll use that to turn the machines off and on. So if we put this lever right here, we'll be able to switch this thing off and on, I believe. We'll have to just try it and see. Okay. So now the way I'm hooking it up, both these are actually going to be getting power at the same time, but I think that'll be fine. So I can't tell if this thing's reversed or not. Let me see. Well, these things aren't running, so that means it's off. But here's what I can do. No, I can't. On this MFSU, you can actually put a like a piece of red alloy wire on top to tell you when it's full or whatever. It's not going to work. It'd be cool if you knew if there was electricity going through there or not, but I guess you can use one of those EU detectors to do that. I'm not going to do that right now. Basically, these are off. Let's try turning them on and see what happens. There we go. They've switched on. Now, here's one thing. You see this where it says insufficient energy line? That will not go away until it finishes the cycle. So, you can see it right here. It's still on. So when it finishes the cycle, this message will go away. But it is running. You can actually look at this to tell the progress bars. Over here, this recipe is actually pretty quick. So that's pretty cool. But now this bauxite dust, you get a ton of it, because so you take the bauxite ore and let me see, we got a ton of it over here somewhere. What do we do with it? Well, I think we put it over here. Yeah, there it is, bauxite dust. One stack of that will make 4 stacks of bauxite dust, so you get a ton of that stuff. And anyway, the way this is set up now, we do need to watch our power level. Looks like it'll be able to run for a little while. But the best I can tell is if these machines start starving for power, they'll quit working for sure. But I think they're still consuming electricity, so your electricity is just kind of going off in a never land. So you just want to cycle this power when the power gets low inside the MFSU. So let me eat some food here. We're running low on food. There we go. I put this up. Apparently my girlfriend made me a mining drill. I didn't know that, but let's turn that into the diamond version. Sometimes I'm not, she just drops stuff at my feet, and I guess apparently she gave that to me. That's not working. Let me see how to make that. I don't remember. Diamond drill. Oh yeah, okay, Greg's Tech changed the recipe again, so we need an advanced circuit and 2 titanium ingots. We could probably do that. Maybe we got some titanium here. Tiny piles of titanium. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. I've never done this before. I think it's just like this. Yep, there we go. So now we just cook this up. And we need a advanced circuit. Wrong machine. Crap, that's not doing anything. I bet it wants the industrial blast furnace. A lot of these recipes do. So let's take this out. See what happens. Yep. Sure enough, it's pretty slow too, so we may stop for a minute. We stop recording for a second. Alright, I got 2 pieces of titanium dust, or I'm sorry, 2 titanium ingots, so let's go ahead and make our advanced drill now. Where'd our drill go? There it is. And now our 3 diamonds. And there we go. I probably ought to go check the power up here. Oh, we're running out of juice. Let's do this right now. You know, that's easier than that EU switch probably. Well, I can go ahead and put that back down. Let me see. Maybe it seems kind of flaky, but I'm going to try it. So I need to charge that diamond drill I just made, but I won't worry about that right now. I don't have the electricity for it. So let's slap this down right here. And sucks, but you need redstone right there. let's see if that works. That worked. So this thing's still running at this, should start flickering. There it goes, it shut off. And that says insufficient energy line, so definitely running low on juice. Oh, we're out. Oh, we're gonna have to shut the power off. So let's flip this switch again over here. I guess my girlfriend's out of luck. She's got one piece, but we'll have to wait for that to charge back up before she can make another one. So anyway, yeah, that kind of sucks. We definitely need more power. It's all downhill. Next time we go caving, we'll come back with enough resources, and we'll probably have 7 or 8 advanced solar panels. We'll be able to run these machines more, and hopefully within a few days we'll have a solar powered quarry going. For right now, once we get enough, my plan was once we get enough advanced solar panels here, we won't need these generators anymore, so we'll have a ton of extra coal coke, and then we can use that to run our quarry for a few days actually. So we can just set down a bunch of steam engines there at the quarry site and then just run it like that. We actually did that on our last world. We ran them off of what was it, Stirling engines? Yeah, I had like 7 or 8 of them going there. It doesn't go super fast, but at least it's automated, so you don't have to mess with it. As far as this world anchor goes, I may have to end up doing that trick. I have it in a tips and trick video where you build a quarry around your house. It's gonna look like crap though, but anything inside of a quarry stays loaded, so they pretty much nerfed this, it looks like. But anyway, I think I've been recording a while. I don't know how long I've been recording, but I don't want to make it too long. So appreciate you watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this, so I'll keep making them, and we'll see you next time.